Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is your host, the most inconsistent YouTuber of all time, and today you can see these are all PC parts. So today I'm building a PC for the very first time in front of a camera. So I'm very excited about it. So without further ado, let's get started. Now before starting, I want to tell you that this is not a ASMR kind of a video or a PC building tutorial. This is a completely a vlog kind of a video where I'm gonna be building a PC in front of you, and I'm gonna be sharing my personal choices that why I chose this CPU or this GPU or this cabinet. So I hope you got an idea that what I'm gonna be doing in this whole video. Let's start off with the motherboard. Let's start off by building, and then I will continue the discussion there. So I'm starting off with the motherboard. So let me show you the motherboard. So this is the Gigabyte H610H DDR4 motherboard. So why I chose this motherboard? Actually, there are two models from Gigabyte. That is, one is the H610MH and another is the H610MS2. So they are not very different, but I chose this one because this supports the 3000 MHz RAMs. So actually I have the 3000 MHz RAM from previous builds, so that is the reason I'm using 3000 MHz RAM. Oh, let me tell you the processor. The processor is a Core i3 12th generation, the 12100F model. That is, it doesn't have integrated graphics. It uses the dedicated graphics card to give the display. But we are using a dedicated graphics card, so there's gonna be no problem, and we saved some money by going with the F variant. So let me just open the motherboard.
Peel off the plastic.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so here is the motherboard. You can see this is the H610MH motherboard from Gigabyte, and let me just take out all the other things. The IO shield, SATA cables, and the instruction manual. There's no, what should I say, DVD drive for the drivers. That is a very good thing, because they are, in 2022 we don't use DVD drives anymore. So basically that is a pointless thing. I saw that in 2021 motherboards also they provided a DVD drive. What I'm saying, they provided a DVD for the drivers. So I'm keeping the motherboard on the box, and let me first take out the processor. So, oh, where's the knife? Okay, no knife. Let's be Jugaru at this moment. Indian Nuskha. Let's tear this up. Okay. So sorry for the background noises. Ooh. I never saw a 12th generation cooler before, so this excites me a lot that I'm having this new cooler for the first time in my hand. This looks nice actually. And here is the i3 12100F. Let me give you a closer look. Okay, so now I have installed the processor, and now I will be installing the cooler. So some cardboard pieces, let me just clean it off before installing. So it has pre-installed thermal paste here, so I'm not giving thermal paste. So let me first check where is the CPU fan header. Oh, here it is. So it will be going like this, right? So now the processor cooler has been installed, and now I will be connecting the CPU header. So CPU fan header. So the CPU fan header is now connected, and let me just do a little bit of cable management. Can't do much here, so okay. Now I will be installing the RAMs. So these are the RAMs that I'm gonna be using. These are Corsair Vengeance 8GB DDR4 3000 MHz RAMs. Basically these are CL16 normal RAMs that you get for around 2500 rupees. So I'm gonna be using two 8GB sticks because I have these from my previous builds. But if you are going with this i3 12th generation processor, then you should be going with some 3200 MHz RAM, because that will be perfect and that won't cost you a lot but will give you better performance than these 3000 MHz RAM. So, oh, by the way, you might have a question that why I chose the i3 12th generation and not the i5 11th generation 11400F or maybe i5 10400F. That would have been a lot better because that would have given me 6 cores instead of this 4 core 8 thread processor. But let me tell you, this processor beats those two processors, the 10400F and the 11400F, it beats both of them in single core as well as dual core as well as quad core performance. It only comes short when it comes to programs where multiple cores are needed, so it lacks the number of cores if compared to them, because this has only 4 cores and those processors have 6 cores. So when all the cores are needed, then only this processor comes short. Otherwise this processor is a beast. And when it comes to gaming, most of the games uses 4 cores only, and I'm building this PC only for gaming purpose, so this is the best processor for that. So enough of talking, now let me take out and start installing the RAM sticks. So now I have installed both the RAM sticks as well. So now I don't have a M.2 SSD, so there's no point in installing the SSD because I have a SATA SSD and I'm gonna be installing it in the cabinet. So let me just remove all this and open the case now. Okay, while cleaning I saw something that it doesn't matter if you buy the S2 variant or the H variant, both has the same manual, because you can see that H610M S2 H or S2 bracket in brackets. So basically it doesn't matter which motherboard you are purchasing, but I will say the H motherboard supports 3000 MHz RAM. I checked it in the specifications. That is the very reason I bought the H variant. Or you can go with the S2 variant if you are buying 32 MHz RAM, because both of them supports 32 MHz RAMs. So if I would have purchased 32 MHz RAM, then I would have gone with the S2 variant, because that was about 300 rupees less than this H motherboard. I don't know why, but it was so. Okay, these are the SATA cables. We will be needing that later on. Okay, so let me first tell you about the case. This is the Deepcool Matrix 40. This is a M80X case, and I bought this because it looks cool. First of all, this front mesh, plastic mesh panel is just, this plastic mesh panel just, I can't explain how attractive it looks. When I saw it for the first time, I fell in love with this cabinet, and I will be making a dedicated video on this after I'm done with my PC build, of course, because I have to test some things like the airflow, like the pros and cons of this case. I have to understand that before reviewing, and I also have to get a building experience, that how easy or how difficult it is to build a computer in this case, for a beginner or for a professional as well. I'm not a professional, but I'm not a noob as well. So for an average guy also, how easy or how difficult it is. And if you ask me about the price of this cabinet, then this costs about 2900, 3000 rupees. I bought it for 3000 rupees, but you can find it for 2900 and as low as 2800 also, and depending on where you live and from which shop you are buying. And the best part I like about this is not acrylic panel, this is tempered glass. So this is a very good thing. For 3000 rupees you are getting a tempered glass. So let me just, okay, I will keep it here only because I'm afraid I might break the glass if I put it somewhere else. So let me just take the other panel off, and I'm keeping it down. Okay, so this is the inside look of the cabinet. Let me give you a closer look. See, this is the inside look of the cabinet, and see this. I don't know if you guys are properly able to see this, but yeah, check this part. Yeah, this part. I have to mount the SSD before mounting the motherboard, because here I will mount the motherboard, but you can see at the back that this is the place where I will be mounting the SSD. So I have to mount the SSD before mounting the motherboard, because I can't screw here after mounting the motherboard. Oh, I have another place for installing the SSD. Here it is at the front. What is this? Front left side. Yeah, the front side also I have a place for a SSD, and here also I have a mounting place for SSDs. And at the bottom you can see that at the bottom, just in front of the, what should I say, power supply housing, you have a 3.5-inch hard drive cage, and you can move it to some extent. You can see here that opening these two screws, I can move this hard drive case to the front, and that is a good thing. Okay, so I will be doing that. Let me keep it. So let me first tell you about the storage options. So I'm using an Anti-Sports 256GB storage, and you might say why I chose this one and why I didn't go with WD and other brands that are very reputable brands in terms of storage devices. The thing is, this costs very less, very less. If I would have gone with the what should I say, WD, then I would have got 256GB for around 3000 rupees. But since I went with the Anti-Sports, I got what was the price? Yeah, I got it for around 1800 something rupees. So it saved me almost 1000 rupees, and I think it's fine. I will give you a update on this SSD, that how it is working. If it is causing any issues, I will be making a video, obviously, so that I can make you guys aware that you should not buy this in case it makes any trouble. So that's the thing. I'm using a 256GB SSD as my boot drive. And for storage, actually I have a lot of storage devices. So first of all, I have a traditional hard drive, a Seagate 1TB hard drive, and I also have a laptop hard disk, that is 500 GB Toshiba hard disk. So I'm gonna be using this 2.5-inch hard disk as well. I hope you guys are enjoying this PC build vlog kind of a video, right? I hope you guys are enjoying. If you are enjoying, then please let me know in the comment section that you are liking these kind of videos. Then I will be trying to make these kind of videos more, instead of just going to the market and checking the prices of the graphics cards, because now everyone is doing that. So I'm feeling like, what's new in this? So I'm trying to do something that shows more of what should I say, that shows more of the way I am doing it. So checking the prices, yeah, that's also something, how I am representing the prices and all, that's okay, but the main content was going with the prices. So I'm making this because a lot of guys, a lot of professional PC builders are there, but this is my kind of way of building a PC, where I'm talking with you guys as well as I'm building a PC. This is not a ASMR kind of a video or a PC building tutorial. So that's pretty much I want to see. So this is the Thermaltake 450 watt power supply. This comes with 2 years of warranty. Okay, so I have done this kind of a cable management. Let me show you. Let me pick it up. So I have done this kind of a cable management. I know this is not the best, but I hope this looks good. Okay, fans are spinning. Will I get a... Okay, so we got a clear CMOS information. BIOS has been reset. Please reconfigure your BIOS items if needed. Okay. And we are in the BIOS right now. It is working. For the very first time, I have built a PC in front of a camera and it is working in the first try only. So let me give you a closer look. Let me just take this camera out. Okay, so come here. Check this out. I hope you are able to see that. The Intel fan is spinning, looking cool. The Deepcool fan is also spinning. And I don't have any other fans. And this is the Zotac GTX 1050 Ti Mini. So now come to the BIOS and you can see that CPU temperature is 41 degrees, system temperature is 33 degrees. The CPU voltage is 1.125 volts and memory voltage is 1.212 volts. You can see that the current memories are 8GB and 8GB 2133 MHz by default. It is XMP disabled, but I'm gonna be enabling XMP profile. And this is it, guys. I don't have anything to show you right now. I don't have the bootable pen drive right now, but I will be making another videos, if you want another vlog video, just let me know in the comments. I will be making another vlog video regarding the performance of this i3-12100F with the GTX 1050 Ti. If you want this kind of video, then I will be very happy to provide that. And that is it, guys. See you in another vlog. Signing off.